Hawaii's warning system was silent during deadly wildfires. There are 80 outdoor sirens on Maui to alert residents to natural disasters. They sat silent as people fled for their lives. Not even text message alerts.
There are sirens in place and warnings in place for hurricanes and tsunamis. I don't know if those warnings are typically used for other natural disasters, but they weren't in this case. We certainly weren't hearing any sirens or being warned in any sort of way that there was something this large happening. I'm told that we were sent texts. However, we didn't have cell service.
At least 93 people died in the fire, making it the deadliest U.S. wildfire in more than 100 years. The cause of the fires remain under investigation. A class action lawsuit alleges power companies ignored weather warnings and kept power lines energized. Hawaii's governor has ordered an investigation into the cause.
How did these Hawaii wildfires become the country's deadliest in 100 years? There are a lot of different factors we're still learning, but some survivors are calling out a lack of warning.
No alarms, no warning, nothing. Not even police rolling by telling us to evacuate or anything.
Hawaii actually claims the largest integrated outdoor warning siren system in the world, and the state's governor told us,
"We'll know soon whether or not they did enough to get those sirens going."
Phone alerts and local TV radio broadcasts did go out, though around the time power and cell service were down. And the governor has also said that once the fire was going so quickly,
a mile per minute,
that it may not have made a big difference.
We have doubts that much could have been done with a fast-moving fire like that.
So others are blaming the state's electric utility for not de-energizing power lines. Preemptive shutoffs have become routine in California when the weather might damage equipment and spark a wildfire. That wasn't done here, and a class action lawsuit was already filed alleging destruction could have been avoided. That utility, Hawaiian Electric, doesn't comment on pending litigation, but they did say they followed high wind protocols. And overall, the source of this fire has yet to be identified.
All right, Shalom. Giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, by Hashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who teach and rule well in all truth and sincerity. Shalom, peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, the house of David. All right, so, yeah, man, that's why we got to, constantly be on our watch, man. We got to be watching for the signs, watching for prophecy, man, because this is Yahweh, by Hashem, Yahushua, is showing us an example of how quickly and suddenly destruction can occur, man. Destruction can happen, man. Destruction can take place. That's why Yahweh Shah always emphasized for us to watch, man. He always told the disciples, to watch. Always be on their watch, man. All right. And Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, in their grace and their mercy and their compassion and their love for us, they always give us, examples, signs for us to take heed, for us to take heed to, man. All right. And as you seen, man, them Hawaiians, man. All right, and we know our people is scattered into all nations, so you got Israelites over there, of course. But yeah, man, they complain. The people over there complain about how they weren't warned, or how the warnings they didn't go out fast enough. By the time they got warnings, it was way too late. That a lot of stuff could have been prevented. All right, it was handled poorly, and they weren't warned, and all kind of things, man. But the scriptures speak about that, man. All right. Things can happen at an instant, man, at the drop of a hat, man. That's why we're supposed to be always watching, always, walk them circumspectly, man, as the scriptures say. All right. Because Yahweh Shai is gonna come as a thief, man. All right. No man knoweth the hour or the day, man. All right. But before Yahweh Shai returns, all hell is going to break loose, man. And that can happen at any time, man. That's why we always have to be watching, man. All right. The scriptures say, blessed they are that are daily watching at my gates. Matter of fact, let's get that. I know it's Proverbs. I should have marked it. I just try to search it real quick. Daily watching. Yep, Proverbs 1834. Blessed is the man that heareth me, watching daily at my gates, waiting at the post of my door. Well, Salakia, waiting at the post of my doors. All right. So this why we supposed to be watching, man. All right. She can hit the fan very, 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 very quickly, man. All right. When you least expecting it, man. All right. Matter of fact, let's just go play this clip from the beginning. Cause I'm sure those people over there, it was, you know, that it started, you know, when the fire broke out, you know, I'm pretty sure it started as a normal day. All right, they didn't see this coming. Matter of fact, if they did, they wouldn't be complaining the way they are. All right, I'm pretty sure everything was, you know, peaceful, you know, business as usual, a normal day, and all hell just broke loose over there, man. Now, whether you say it was Esau with you know, his direct energy weapons, whether this wasn't natural, it was man-made, or you know, it was some kind of heart device or whatever, man. But either way, ultimately it was Yahweh Shem Shai. Because Yahweh Shem Shai controls all things, man. The scripture says sparrow doesn't fall to the ground unless Yahweh Shem Shai sanctions it, man. All right. So whether Esau did this or not, man, really, Yahweh Shem Shai did it. All right. And a lot of people say, well, as the word ignorant calls God, all right. They say, well, God wouldn't do nothing bad like this. Well, yes, he would, man. The Heavenly Father controls both sides, man. Isaiah 45:7. All right. So everything is the will of Yahweh Shem Shai, whether it be good or evil, man. All right. That's why Yahweh Shem Shai, the Most High, the Heavenly Father, is the King of terrors, man. Alashadja, the terrible demon-like power, man. He controls both sides, man. The left hand side, and the right hand side. He controls righteousness and wickedness, man, good and evil. All right, as the scriptures say, man. Again, Isaiah 45:7. But let's go get this clip.
Tonight in Maui, you can add a sense of abandonment to the cascade of emotions sweeping over devastated communities as survivors and residents learn more about warning sirens that never sounded, evacuations that never came, hydrants that nearly ran dry, and what may have been underestimations of the risk the island faced that day. Tonight, anger rising over why more wasn't done to protect communities.
Salaki, and that was another thing, man. All right. And that's why there's so many stories out there, man. Such a big conspiracy, whether it's true or not, whether it was dew weapons or not. But another thing, man, the water was off when this happened, man. All right. So there was no running water, man. All right. And that played a major factor into it, man. All right. Because Esau Edom, so-called white man, he's very cunning. He's very crafty, man. So he made sure the water was off. All right, when the fire broke out, man. All right, and people are starting to put pieces together, man. That this devil is being exposed, man, because there was a time, you know, when people wouldn't have even thought to say that, you know, this was man-made or this was direct energy weapons, man. People would have thought, you know, just a wildfire that got out of control that became, you know, untamable, so to speak. But not basically everybody, you know, the whole world is saying that, you know, of course, this was, you know, this wasn't natural. Because it was in a time that this devil is being exposed, man. The so-called white man, Esau Edom, is being exposed, man. So everybody pretty much knows that, you know, this was Esau, man. This was the so-called white man and his wickedness. All right, another crafty move, man, because this is part of a bigger plan, man. He's going to use this to bring in something else. Whether it's setting up smart cities, whether it's to help him bring in that problem reaction solution, you know, New World Order or whatever, man. It's part of a bigger agenda, man. All right. Yeah, that's another thing, man. The damn water was off over there, man. That ain't a coincidence, man.
Of the risk the island faced that day. Tonight, anger rising over why more wasn't done to protect communities from the rampaging fire And now, after days of uncertainty about where they will live, so many are just anxious to get home, to whatever home looks like. The mounting frustrations compounded by a steadily climbing number of those lost forever. A number that began this day at 96, but as we are reminded grimly each day, will and does go higher. Our team remains on the ground in Maui. Tom Yamas begins our coverage.
No. Ooh, dang, that's hard.
Tonight, the deadliest wildfire in our nation's history is under investigation, and the questions are mounting. The horror in Lahaina spread through streets, incinerated cars, and forced people to flee into the ocean.
No, not like this.
Anger growing because so many were forced to make life or death decisions with no warning.
No, we have to leave.
It's tragic. It probably all could have been avoided, or most of it could have been avoided.
A brush fire near Lahaina was first reported early Tuesday morning, and some evacuations were ordered. But Maui officials thought they had it under control, announcing 100% containment around 9 a.m., possibly giving residents a false sense of security.
See, that's why you can't trust in man, man. The scriptures say, "Curses the man that trusteth in man and maketh flesh his own," man. That's why we got to have faith in Yahweh Shem Shah, man. So all you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and natives that trust in America, man, you're going to be ashamed and confounded, man. You know, as you heard them say, they thought they had it in hand or whatever, and they were wrong, man. So we have to put our faith in Yahweh Shem Shah, man. We can't trust in America. We can't trust in Babylon, man. The scriptures say, "Cursed be they that walk down to Egypt and not ask at my hand and cover with a covering, but not of me," man. All right, roughly paraphrasing. This is why you can't trust in man, especially this devil Esau Edom. It's going to result in your shame, man. The scripture says the strength of Pharaoh shall be your shame, man. That's why you got to stay upon Yahweh Shem Shah, man. Now, whether they did it purposely or they actually couldn't, help it or whatever, hey, it don't make a damn difference, man. That's why you got to have faith in the Most High Yahweh Shem Shah, man.
Only hours later, county officials said the fires flared back up, fueled by strong winds, burning the town in an out-of-control blaze that barreled toward the ocean. Here's what we do know. Emergency sirens were not activated, according to Hawaii emergency officials. And firefighters called to the scene said some of the fire hydrants had low or even no water pressure. You ran out of water with the nation's most deadliest wildfire?
Yeah. It was very disheartening.
Ina Kohler and Johnny Verona are firefighters from Lahaina that were there when the wildfire exploded.
People running for their lives, people being carried out, people being rescued, people getting stuck. Power lines were already down before the fire.
They too lost everything.
You could just hear so fast that this is on fire, this is on fire, this is on fire. It's like, how is this spreading so fast?
As the fires burned, the people of Lahaina were surrounded. This video shows people jumping into their condo's pool to escape the flames.
We just kept huddling in different corners, getting away from flying debris, getting away from flames.
The fact that we weren't incinerated is a miracle.
The gut-wrenching search through the charred remains of Lahaina has only just begun.
When folks are shifting through burnt debris and dust is on you, it's not just dust on you, it's our dead.
More than 1,000 residents are still unaccounted for as recovery crews with cadaver dogs go block by block, home by home.
It is extremely hazardous. There are structures that are partially standing that engineers have to clear first to make sure it's safe for the search and rescue teams to go into, make sure it's safe for the dogs to go into.
4 members of Taufa Samisani's family were killed by the fires.
See, that's the problem, man. In these wicked-ass churches, man. Like I say, the Hawaiians are predominantly, they on Israelites. All right, most of them are Japhite. They're Japhetic. All right, the Samoans and all of them, man. All right, but our people are scattered amongst them, man. And you got an actual lot of Jakes that live over there, man. All right. So our people that's over there in these churches, man, That's why, like I said, you can say Esau all you want. Esau with his Harper, his direct energy, his laser beams or whatever, man. But ultimately, it was Yahweh Shem Shah that done it, man. All right. But I think that was pretty much the point of the video. I might play a little bit more, but the point being that you see these people saying that, you know, it wasn't warnings. All right. They weren't told to evacuate in time and no emergency sirens and no kind of broadcast warning or nothing, man. And that's going to come over here. That's how it's going to be over here in America, man. It's going to come, destruction is going to come suddenly, man. And Yahweh Shai is going to come suddenly, man, more and most importantly. All right. Let's get some scriptures. Destruction is going to come suddenly and at an instant, man. That's why we got to be watching, man. And we got to build up our faith, man, for when it do. All right, 1 Thessalonians 5:3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. Now, ultimately, this has come, it's talking about Yahweh Shai's return, all right, and America being destroyed. But you can apply this to this, you can apply this to this tragedy, so to speak, man. You know, like I said, I'm pretty sure it started out as a normal day. Everything was quiet, you know, peaceful. Everything was going good. Everything was going smoothly. It was just another day. And then the fire broke out, man. So destruction is going to come suddenly, man. Sudden destruction, man. All right. So that's why we have to stay on our watch, man. Move, walk circumspectly. All right, stay prayed up, prepare ourselves, build up our faith, and stay upon Yahweh Shem Shai. All right, all hell can break loose at an instant, man, at the drop of a hat, man. And that's also how it's going to be when these countries shoot missiles over here on America, Babylon the Great, man. By the time Esau tell the so-called American people, the masses, the general public, it's going to be too late, man. See the elites, they're going to be in their damn bunkers, man. And the elites don't even live over here in America. So they ain't got to worry about it, man. But we talking to our people first and foremost. You know, mainly, all right, we ought to prophesy to the nations too and to tell them their judgment and that they're going into captivity. But our people that got their trust in these devils, man, they're going to be in their bunkers, man. All right, your elites, like I said, first of all, they don't even live over here in America, man. All right, but they're gonna be tucked away in their bunkers, man. All right, and by the time they tell you a missile on its way, it's only gonna be too late, man. Russia got a missile, all right, that can make it to America in 25 minutes, man. All right, and these people with this fire, they ain't even have that long, man. So that's why we're supposed to always be watching, man. We ought to be watching at all times, man. Watching for prophecy and everything, man. Watching for the signs, man. And Yahweh Shem Shai is already speeding up the days, man. Time is moving faster and faster. So we really got to be watching, man. Being circumspect, watching our surroundings, watching how we move. Watching who we're around, because his spirits out here everywhere, man. All right, and this ain't gonna be a long lesson at all. I just want to, speak on this, make this example, because you got pretty much, a lot of brothers are doing lessons and videos on it. So I just want to, I seen those two clips in the beginning. All right, in this clip right here. All right, and I just wanted to speak on it, man, because that's how it's gonna happen over here in Babylon, man. Everything is gonna be quick in an instant, man. It's gonna be everything gonna be normal business as usual, and then all hell gonna break loose, man. Chaos out here in the streets, man. That's how it's gonna be. All right, but us, Lord willing, we be able to hopefully elect. we gonna be watching, man, and this ain't gonna, as Howard Shaw said, man, we ain't gonna be the day ain't gonna come upon us as a thief, man, because we gonna be on our watch, man. All right, we're on our watch daily, man. We're daily watching, man. All right, we're watchers, man. Watchmen for Yahweh Bashim Shah. All right, and ultimately, all right, we have our faith in Yahweh Bashim Shah. We ain't gonna care about no warning from the so-called white man Esau Edom. No evacuation and all that, man. We just gonna know, all right, this it. This is what we've been preparing for. This is what we've been doing the work for. All right, and we gonna call on Yahweh Bashim Shah, man. See, when you put your trust in man, this is what happens, man. This is what happens when you trust in man, man. Nothing but disappointment and shame, man.
I lost my uncle, Tony, and his wife, and his daughter.
He and his wife attended church just a few miles outside the burn zone as they start to process all they've lost.
You just have to look to the Lord.
This the problem, man.
Just trust in him. He has a purpose for us.
And Tom, on top of all this, I know folks are paying close attention to another storm churning in the Pacific.
Yeah, it's the last thing Hawaii needs right now, but Hurricane Fernanda is headed towards this chain of islands. The chief of police here in Mount
Wildfire, hurricanes, telling you what, there's just gonna be one thing after another, man. Everything is spiritual, man. Wildfire, hurricane, so it's gonna be crazy, man.
He tells me they
in this over here in Hawaii, man. I mean, granted, Hawaii is a part of America, but imagine when judgment started to hit America, man. You know, the main states. Cause really Hawaii, it's American territory, really. All right, but it's an island. All right, and that's another reason that we know it was Esau Edom, man, because when you're experimenting, you know, whether you want to build a prison or some kind of smart city or whatever, man, the island is a great place to do experiments and whatnot, man. Get the ball rolling, so to speak. All right, but Yahweh Bashim Shah is showing us, man. All right, it's gonna be one thing after another, man. So when he really start to hit this place with plagues and judgment, it's gonna be one thing after another, man. All those who aren't rooted in Yahweh Bashim Shah, all right, it's gonna be hell to pay, man. You're gonna be in trouble.
are monitoring this storm. They are worried about it.
So that was pretty much it on that clip. But yeah, man, destruction is gonna come suddenly, man. Let's see. Yeah, I quoted this earlier. I see. Yeah, I get verse 5 and jump down. Isaiah 30, chapter 1. Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit, that they may add sin to sin, that walk to go down into Egypt, and have not asked at my mouth, to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh, and to trust in the shadow of Egypt. And you see what happened, man. Them people, they trust in their government, they trust in, the higher up, so to speak. And look what happened, man. They didn't even get no damn warning, man. And what it results in their shame, man, is about to say here in verse 3. Therefore, Isaiah 33, therefore shall the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion. And just seeing the clips, man, they hella confused over there, man. They confounded over there, man. All right, verse 5. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, nor being helped, nor profit, but a shame and also a reproach. And that's what happened, man, when you trust in man. All right. That's what happens, man. All right. I'll jump down to verse 13, Isaiah 30 and 13. Therefore, this iniquity shall, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, I get verse 12 because a lot of our people, they come against the prophet. They scoff and mock at the prophets, man. You know, the men of great millstone. Isaiah 30 and 12. Wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because you despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon. And you see what happened with them people. They trusted in, you know, this is going into our people trusting in the so-called white man, Esau, Edom, but they, over there, they trusting in the government or whatever, man. Whoever the hell they trusting in, you know, over there running things over there. The so-called government, their higher ups or whatever. And they ended up being ashamed, man, disappointed, let down. All right. Isaiah 30 and 12, wherefore thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word and trust in oppression and perverseness and stay thereon, therefore this iniquity shall be to you as a breach ready to fall, swelling out in a high wall. This the point whose breaking cometh suddenly and at an instant, man. So that's how it's going to come, man. Babylon is going to come down suddenly and at an instant, man. All hell is going to break loose over here. It's going to be famine, war, pestilence, all kind of plagues. It's going to come suddenly and at an instant, man. So that's why we supposed to be watching for the prophecies, man. All right, we're in the blowing of trumpets. All right. And that's the spirit, because these people were talking about, you know, there was no emergency sirens, man. And as you know in the scripture, man, you blow the trumpet for a warning, man. Different trumpets got different sounds, man. You know, you got a trumpet, you know, you blow the trumpet for the sound of war, you know, for the sound of different high holy days, you know, councils, meetings, you know, congregating assemblies. So you got different sounds, man. That's what you blow the trumpet for, warning, man. All right. But it's gonna come suddenly, man. And by the time you Babylonians over here in America, you get that warning sound, all right, it's gonna be too late, man. Because you weren't watching, you despised the word, and you trust in man, you trust in oppression, you trust in this devil, the so-called white man, Esau, Edom. And he's only going to let you down. He's only going to disappoint you and ultimately get you destroyed, man. Because he don't care about you, Jake. All right, let's see. Just bring out a few more basic scriptures. Isaiah 47:11. This is talking about America. All right, because destruction is going to come to this place suddenly. All right, and all you people that trust in this place, that trust in Esau, Edom, in this place, America, you're going to get caught up in it, man. Isaiah 47:11. Therefore shall evil come upon thee, thou shalt not know from whence it riseth, and mischief shall fall upon thee, thou shalt not be able to put it off, and desolation shall come upon thee suddenly, which thou shalt not know, man. So this, first of all hell is, Jacob's trouble, all hell is going to break loose over here suddenly. And then ultimately the missiles is going to come, and Yahweh Shai is going to come and destroy this place suddenly, man. All right. It's going to happen real fast, man. It's only going to take this place 1 hour to be destroyed, man. It's only going to take Yahweh Shai and the angels 1 hour to destroy this place, man. And that's a short time, man. 1 hour. All right. And it's going to catch the most people off guard, man, because they ain't watching. All right. Desolation shall come suddenly, all right? And that's what happened over there in Hawaii, man. That's why we ought to take heed to these things, man. Yahweh Shai does things for the elect, all right? For us to take heed, and Lord willing, we be of the elect, man. And that's why we take heed to incidents like this, man. Just showing us how quickly things can happen, man. And I think that's all of them. Like I said, this ain't gonna be no long lesson at all. All right. Lamentations 4 and 6. For the punishment of thine iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom. And Sodom and Gomorrah, all right, in the 5 cities, all right, they were destroyed suddenly, man, at an instant. All right. Lamentations 4 and 6. For the punishment of the iniquity of the daughter of my people is greater than the punishment of the sin of Sodom that was overthrown as in a moment, and no hand stayed upon her. So it's just like this wildfire, man. It happened in a moment, man. It happened, it broke out quickly, man. And that's what the people saying, complaining about, man. They ain't get no warning, man. And that's how it's going to happen over here, man. You ain't going to get no damn warning. And the warning you do to get is going to be way too late, man. Way too late. Ecclesiastes 9 and 12. For man also knoweth not his time, as the fishes that are taken in an evil net, and as the birds that are caught in the snare, so are the sons of men snared in an evil time, when it falleth suddenly upon them, man. All right, it comes suddenly, man. Destruction and death, calamity, all that comes suddenly, man. Because Yahweh Shem Shai is like that, man. That swift judgment, man. That's why we're supposed to be watching, praying. Because anything can happen at any time, man. Yahweh Shem Shai can make anything happen at any time, and at the drop of a hat, man. At the snap of a finger. All right. Because that's what happened over there in Hawaii, man. They got snared in the evil time, and it came suddenly on them, man. Very suddenly. And that's why we got to be watching, man. Like Yahweh Shah said. All right, Luke 21 and 34, Yahweh Shah speaking. All right. Luke 21, I get 33. Heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. And take heed to yourselves, lest at any time your hearts be overcharged with surfeiting and drunkenness and cares of this life, and so that they come upon you unawares, man. Let's see, I'm going to keep going down. All right. Luke 21 and 35, Yahweh shall speaking. All right, for as a snare it shall come upon all them that dwell on the face of the whole earth. Watch ye therefore and pray always, that ye may be accounted worthy to escape all these things that shall come to pass, and to stand before the Son of Man. All right, so it's going to come suddenly, man. It's going to come upon most people as a thief in the night, man, as a snare, as Yahweh shall said. All right, because they ain't watching, all right, and they trust in man. All right. But we watch, man. Yahweh shall said we children of the light. All right, hopefully we be of the elect. All right. So, we watching for the signs. We taking heed to all these warnings, these things that happen. It's like this wildfire over there in Maui. All right, so we ain't ignorant of the times or the prophecy of the signs. All right, and we're watching daily, man. So we ain't going to be overtaken as a thief. All right. Because it's going to happen suddenly, man. Suddenly. All right, 2 Peter 3 and 10. But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also and the works that are therein shall be burned up. All right. I get 11. 2 Peter 3 and 11. Seeing that then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of persons ought ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness? All right, that goes into our conduct, man. That's why we got to be watching. We got to be rehearsing the righteous acts to the best of our abilities. Praying, fasting. And, walking circumspectly, man. Being the best men and women that we can be in the faith, man. You know, being as righteous as we possibly can. All right, for us to be in this sinful flesh, man. All right, the scripture says our righteousness is as a filthy rags, but you know we still, you know, we try to be as righteous as we can for us to be still be in these bodies, man, this sinful flesh. All right, and that's why we supposed to be rehearsing the righteous act, keeping the stuff we can keep. You know, applying the scriptures, moving in wisdom. You know, applying the scriptures to everything we do. All right. For when these things happen, we'll be rooted in the faith and we won't be overtaken, man. All right, and we won't be caught unawares, man, because it's gonna happen real fast. All right. It's gonna happen real fast and real swift, man. That's just how Yahweh Shema Shai get down, man. All right. So all hell is gonna break loose suddenly, and Yahweh Shai is gonna come back suddenly, man. So we gotta be watching. All right. So yeah, I just want to bring that out, man, because these people, they ain't see this coming, man. This happened suddenly, man. It's gonna happen over here in America, Babylon, in like fashion, man, in like manner. All right. But us, we ain't ignorant of the times. We know what's going on. We walking circumspectly, and we always watching, man. We're watching daily. All right. So you know, hopefully this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Shai, giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh by Shem Shai by Shem Rukakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings, salutations to the hopeful elect. All right. So as you can see, man, Yahweh by Shem Shai is bringing that judgment, man. All right. That's why we ought to move in fear, walk in fear. All right. Stay on our watch, stay fasting, stay prayed up, rehearsing the righteous acts. You know, being the best men and women that we can be in this faith, in this truth, man. All right. So you know, hopefully this was edifying through the spirit and power of Yahweh by Shem Shai. Keep pushing, man. We almost out of here. Things are happening. Shalom. DTA, Ababa Ball. Shalom.